If you're someone rebuilding capacity after burnout, still functioning, still responsible, but aware that the old way of pushing through isn't sustainable, this episode is for you. A lot of burnout content focuses on escape, quit the job, change everything, start over. But most people don't need to burn their lives down to recover. They need to rebuild capacity strategically, incrementally, and sustainably. Today, we're going to talk about how to move from burnout towards capacity without drastic disruption. The urge to start over usually comes from depletion, not clarity. Burned out, your nervous system wants relief. Radical change feels like relief, but relief without structure doesn't last. That's why people often find themselves burnt out again, just in a different job, a different role, or a different season. Capacity isn't something you find once conditions are perfect. It's something you build while life is still happening. That means recovery doesn't wait for ideal circumstances. It happens through deliberate adjustments. For people rebuilding capacity after burnout, this is both good news and responsibility. You don't have to disappear, but you do have to change how capacity is managed. If you're looking for mental wellness conversations that emphasize rebuilding, not abandoning, this channel was built for you. Here we focus on sustainable capacity instead of dramatic resets. Here's a simple framework to guide rebuilding. Before adding anything new, stabilization comes first. That might look like reducing unnecessary urgency, increasing predictability where possible, creating consistent recovery rhythms. Stability creates safety, and safety restores to capacity. When stability improves, load has to be reassigned, not eliminated, but redesigned. That includes adjusting expectation, redistributing responsibility, letting go of outdated roles or standards. This is where many people stall because redesign requires honest assessment. Capacity doesn't rebuild in isolation. Support isn't optional infrastructure. It includes tools and frameworks, relational and professional support, systems that reduce decision fatigue. Support protects progress. Inside Design Life Hub, this rebuilding process is structured and supported. We don't rush people back to performance. We help them rebuild capacity in ways that last. The most sustainable rebuilds happen incrementally. Small adjustments compound. Consistency restores trust with yourself. This approach respects reality, not fantasy timelines. Here's a final practice. Ask yourself, what is one adjustment that would protect my capacity this month? Not everything, just one. That's how rebuilding begins. Burnout doesn't mean your life is wrong. It means your capacity needs rebuilding. You don't need a new version of yourself. You need systems that support the one you already are. If this series has been helpful, continue exploring the channel and inside Design Life Hub. This is where capacity rebuilding becomes a lived practice. And if you're open to sharing, comment with one word that describes what you're rebuilding right now.